So,
better.
Mr. Vereen, what do you think about what's going on in the country with Mr. Floyd and everything? I mean, I think that the protests have been really very helpful because we're starting to see some real change in the systemic racism that has been permeating this country for 400 years. What are your thoughts
Yeah,
on it?
yeah. Well, here it is. I'm sorry that this man had to die in order for us to wake up to the fact about racism in this country, racism in the world. It's sad that it took that sacrifice of that man in order for us to turn this around, and his family. We can embrace their family with love and things. People need to be out in the streets. They should have been on the streets all along from the 60s.
Yeah.
Just now you're waking up to racism? Just now you're going to do something about it? Look, I've been in the theater. I've been breaking barriers, doing my role that I can. So and you on the radio as a woman.
Yeah.
You're breaking barriers. We got to break barriers on the home front first before we go out and tell the world what it's about.
Yeah.
Protest. Yes, do the protest. But remember a guy named Martin Luther King. Remember Gandhi. They didn't go out looting and tearing up our own businesses so that we're already at 43 million unemployed. Now you're going to go and tear up that building right down the street where your family probably works.
Yeah.
You're going to destroy that? No, it's about a peaceful march of protest.
Yeah.
It's about a love protest to change the consciousness of our government, to change the laws that govern this planet, govern this world, this United States.
Yes. Well, Mr. Vereen, I'm happy to see that they really did find that most of the protesters were peaceful, and there were a lot of rabble-rousers who were acting as though they were protesters, but it turned out that they weren't.
Those are the ones we must get rid of. They are just as guilty as those who put their knee on George Floyd's neck, because they are doing it to our communities. The peaceful marches are peaceful. People want to be peaceful marchers, but there are those who are paid, I believe, to go in and round up this whole disruption in our communities, and they're not right. We got to stop them. Those who are protesting, let's watch out for them and stop them in their tracks. When they see something going on that's not supposed to be, go to them and tell them, don't do that. We're going to break that window. Don't you dare break that window. That's not what we're about. Yes. And stand in front of that store and stand there, lock arms together and say, you will not disturb and break this community up. You will not break in this store. You will march, and you will march peacefully.
Yes, indeed.
That's what we're about.
Yeah.
It's spiritual warfare, and the devil's infiltrating the peaceful.
Yes. Yes. Well, Mr. Vereen, there's
evil,
also
whatever you call it. I call it.
Yes.
I call it negative thinking.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.